Wallahi, there are many calls that we made to Allah. Many times we invoked Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted those calls. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted those du'as. But we as human beings are forgetful. We are insan. وَمَا سُمِّيَ الْإِنسَانُ إِلَّا لِنَسْيِهِ وَلَا الْقَلْبُ إِلَّا أَنَّهُ يَتَقَلَّبُ. A man wasn't named a man except because he forgets, and the heart not a heart except because it flips and flops, right? So we as human beings, we forget the fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is constantly answering our calls. But if we were to continue to remember the fact that Allah is answering our calls, and you know what, I'll give you some homework here. Next time you make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you realize that that very dua that you made, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted it, write it down. Okay? So you have a list of du'as that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered, and you can then judge based on that whether Allah is really answering your calls or not. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does in fact answer the calls of those who call out to Him, especially if they bring about all of the conditions of dua. You see, to have your dua accepted, there's conditions as well, right? If you fulfill all of the conditions and all of the adab and all of the different manners and etiquettes that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has placed for dua, your dua is going to be accepted. And there's different forms of the acceptance of the dua from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. So keep that in mind as well. Perhaps you were expecting an acceptance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your dua from one angle, but Allah accepted it from another and you didn't necessarily notice. Because sometimes Allah will accept the dua, what He will do then is, He will use the ajr and He'll use your worship to deflect an evil that was coming your direction. Or He will save it as ajr, as reward for you on the Day of Judgment. Or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may answer just as you wished, because Allah's hikmah is baligha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's wisdom is the greatest of all wisdoms. And because of that, you may think something is good for you, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows that that good is actually not good. It appears that way, it in fact is bad. How often does that happen? We make dua for something and we realize that that is in fact an evil. And that's why in Salat al-Istikhara, in Dua al-Istikhara, we are taught to just give it up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahumma inni astakhiruka bi'ilmik. Oh Allah, I'm asking you to make the choice based on your knowledge. Wa astaqdiruka biqudratik. And I'm asking you, oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, through your capacity to make that choice and decision for me. If you know it is good, then give it to me. If you don't, then take it away from me. That's the gist of the dua. But you're basically giving yourself up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because He knows what is best for you, He knows what is not.